So, remember earlier in my video I uploaded earlier when I said I had a lot of Master Duel footage saved? Try 42 video clips. Just for Master Duel. Just Master Duel alone. That's not counting like Fortnite, fucking Street Fighter, Guilty Gear Strive. Apparently I deleted all my Melty Blood footage. I don't remember doing that. So, yeah, no Melty Blood footage, but again, Master Duel alone, 42 video clips. That's a lot. But yeah, obviously I'm not gonna like upload like all 42 video clips just fucking all together or just whatever. Obviously I'm gonna space them out. Obviously I'm gonna space the footage out. But just gonna say, expect a lot of Master Duel. A lot of like decently lengthed Master Duel videos around like an hour plus maybe. But yeah, again, this first video is all for someone who's just me against someone who's close to me, so it's like, yeah. And obviously, yeah, there's not going to be any commentary in the footage themselves, so I am going to be recording commentary in editing. So, yeah. Anyway, there's that. And, yeah. Enjoy the video. out of this one video, out of however many Master Duel videos I got. Oh boy. Okay, so this is a deck you have not seen me really use much at all. As compared to, like, Witchcrafter. Playing the Dragon Maid to Order structure deck. Just the structure deck, not like an amalgamation of all kinds of shit with Dragon Maid. Just the structure deck. As pure as is. So that means no infinite impermanence. No Ash Blossoms. Just the structure deck as it comes in. As you get it in the shop. But yeah, obviously I'm gonna immediately fusion summon using my 2 Dragon Maid monsters. And House Dragon Maid's dragon form, obviously. And then I'm going to activate Return of the Dragon Lords, which it's going to allow me to special summon Kitchen Dragon Maid's dragon form from the graveyard. Obviously, do it in attack position. Now, if I remember, he was using Elemental Heroes at this point. Now, I did delete some footage where I played against him and used my main live twin Snake Eyes deck. And just absolutely fucking OTK him. I deleted that footage because obviously you know what's going to happen, and he was using a starter deck he was using the starter deck you could choose from after you complete the tutorial in the game. He was using one of those. So it's like, that footage really wasn't, like, that footage wasn't worth showing, because again, it's an OTK focused deck, and with him using his starter deck, it's like not worth showing. But yeah, obviously just do Dragon Maid stuff, do that, activate that from the graveyard to bring Chamber Dragon Maid to the hand, activate Dragon Maid Changeover, which is going to allow me to fusion summon once more House Dragon Maid this time. And again, like I said, Dragon Maid, it's just a Dragon Maid structure deck as it is. No Ash Blossom, no Infinite Impermanence, no Call by the Grave, none of that. Just a structure deck, pure as is. And yeah, that's my first turn. I was going first, and that was my first turn. Just all that. So yeah, it's just nothing. Then I'm gonna do that. Special summon Nurse Dragon Maid. Again, I have game here. Of course, of course, you can tell by. If you couldn't tell, like, I'm obviously not gonna win in one turn. But yeah, I'm gonna activate that, which is gonna return cards to the hand. And does it negate the spell? It does not negate the spell. Again, I know how to use Dragon Maids. I just don't like to use them because it's not that it's a bad deck. It's just not very fun for me to play personally. I like the deck. I like the monsters in the deck, but I just don't really playing it. Just like Labyrinth, like I like the in Tier Limits. I like the Tier Limits. I did enjoy playing it. I didn't play like fucking absolutely busted Tier Limits, where my opponent couldn't do anything. But I did enjoy Tier Limits. But Labyrinth, I like the Labyrinth monsters. I just don't want to play the deck. But yeah, unfortunately, that's gonna special summon my dragon monster in the defense position, which is unfortunate because now I can't change the battle position. However, I will activate a monster's effect to special summon Chamber Dragon Maid in defense. Just in case. Activate Chamber Dragon Maid. To add a... Yep. Good. You know we're doing some... You know we're doing some crazy shit right now. Shit, this just immediately destroy the monster. Yeah, he could not do anything. Again, this is just the Dragon Maid structure deck as it is. I didn't add anything at all to it. Looking back, I feel like that was a bad move to make. However, at the same time, it potentially did save me, so yeah, I can't really be like, oh, it was a terrible move, I shouldn't have done that. It's fine. I'm gonna attack House Dragon Maid first. Well, her dragon form at least. Then I'm gonna do that, which, okay. That should have negated my attack. But okay, I guess I'm not affected. I guess I'm unaffected by trap effects. I don't know. Again, I don't use the Dragon Maid deck. I know how to use it. I just don't use it. So I don't know what all the effects are for the monsters by heart. Like I do the twins, trap tricks, witchcrafter, none of that. I don't know any of that. So yeah, can't really like say much of anything in for Dragon Maids. But again, you can tell my turn's gonna start. It's gonna be game. I don't really need to do much of anything anymore. I attack with 2 monsters, I win. Now that monster is gonna send a monster from my field, well, or do that. So I'm just gonna attack with Nurse's Dragon form. And then House Dragon Maid's Dragon form, if I remember. That's what gets sent. Yeah. And then attack for 0. And then attack for game just because. Again, he's new to the game still, so the fact that I did that, yeah. But anyways, let's go on over to the next game. Alright, so for this one, if you look at my hand, you'll see 1 trap card. Magic Cylinder. And if you watch my Master Duel videos from in the past, you would know there's only 1 deck I play that has Magic Cylinder in it. Dark Magician. So yep, I am playing Dark Magician, but unfortunately I do brick. Which sucks. But you know what? It's fine. Because again, I have Mirror Force and Magic Cylinder face down. So yeah, it's really just basically me just hoping to get any playable card at this point. But yeah, I don't know why he decided to just not attack. But to be fair, regardless, his attack was either going to get stopped and his monster is going to get destroyed. So either way, like, it wouldn't have done much for him, but he could have at least done 1,500 damage to me, but he didn't. So like, that's, yeah. Unfortunately, since I top decked that Raigeki, that's all I could do. I have no playable monsters at all in my hand, so I'm basically just top decking at this point. That's all I can do. And then I'm immediately going to say no to that. Just, I can't play anything. He's not going to be able to play anything either. Like, I just can't do. This is all I can do is just stop him as much as I could. There's no way I was gonna be able to do much of anything. Except here, he actually did play a monster. But I'm immediately just gonna say no to that, have him do the 1600 damage to himself. And again, that's basically his turn. And thankfully, I get the exact card I need. I get the exact monster I need. The Illusion of Chaos. I needed this. Obviously, we're gonna Magician Souls, because, you know. Then I'm gonna send Polymerization back to the deck. Hang on to Illusion of Chaos. Then obviously send Dark Magician to the graveyard, which is going to make me send Magician Souls to the graveyard, which will then allow me to special summon Dark Magician I just sent to the graveyard, from the graveyard to the field. Again, if you've seen me play, if you've seen my masterful videos where I use Dark Magician, you know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing at this point, so it's like, I'm going to throw in some commentary whenever necessary now. But otherwise, yeah, it's basically just me playing. It's basically just Dark Magician like I play it. I don't play Dragoon or Primite because I'm not pussy. So, I don't have to rely on stuff like that. I don't have to rely on negates to win with Dark Magician. I don't. Okay, so again, the reason why it takes so long for stuff to happen is because, you know, game servers and all that. Unfortunately, my Dark Magician's gonna lose 1,000 attack. So for each monster I control, as long as it, and it's permanent too. Even when that monster's off the field, it's permanent. So there's not really anything I could do. But yeah, you know, standard Dark Magician stuff, activate Illusion of Chaos. Add the Rod. Harpy's Feather Duster, because again, at this point, I don't really need it right now. Normal summon the Rod. Activate the Rod, which is going to allow me to get 1,000 knives. Yeah. I get 1,000 knives here just to get rid of the monster. Again, the debuff is permanent. And that's why I got rid of I got rid of it just so I could do more damage. And that's my turn. And got another one on the field, and because I control two monsters, my Dark Magician loses 2,000 attack points, leaving it at 0. But again, I don't know why he didn't attack. It would have saved him. It would have done. You would have done 500 damage. But again, Illusion of Chaos. Get another rod. Send Chaos Scepter Blast back to the deck. Normal summon the rod. Activate. Get Magic Formula. Just to boost Dark Magician's attack back up at least a little bit. Which, yeah, didn't give me much to work with. But I am going to attack with one of the rods anyway. Or at least try to. But, yep, unfortunately it can't. I don't know why I didn't attack. That was really stupid of me to not attack. But yeah, I would have had game if I did attack with the rod. With the second rod. I would have won. I don't know why I didn't. It was stupid of me. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, that was just stupid of me to do. But because then that happened, I should have 100% attacked with the rod. It was dumb. But yeah, at this point, like, it's like, again, Illusion of Chaos. I'm like, at this point, what do I do? I'm just gonna get the rod back in. Send Illusion of Chaos back to the deck. Because, again, at this point, I'm like, yeah, I should have attacked. So I'm just going to go for a game. Or at least attempt to. Magician's Salvation added to my hand. Obviously activated so I can set Eternal Soul. And then go into battle, try to destroy their one monster, even though I could have just attacked for game. But it's going to be okay because I still win here. So, either way, like, I won. It was stupid of me to save that one, to not finish that one turn, but again, I won anyway, so let's just go on and move on to the next one. Alright, so, played Witchcrafter this one, and you know that I may not use this deck at all anymore either, but you know I remember how to play this deck. So obviously we're going to start with Reasoning. You always want to, if you have Reasoning in your starting hand, you always want to play it first. And I'm going to get Shumiata, but you want to get, like, normally you want to get, like, Ver or Hain on the field with that, but you know what? Can't really be too upset. I'm going to get Hain on the field anyway, so it's like, it's fine. I'll just get Hain on the field this way. And then, gonna activate that to add a Ruru to the hand, just in case I need some protection. And I don't think, if I remember, I don't even use a Ruru at all. If anything, I think I use a Ruru as fusion fodder for Vice Madam, but I think that's it. Otherwise, but yeah, obviously, if you've seen me play Witchcrafter before, you know you want to send the fusion spell to the graveyard. That way, you can get the fusion spell from the graveyard back to your hand at the end phase. That's really, yeah. And again, this is just pure Witchcrafter. There's nothing else included in this. This is pure Witchcrafter. With one single card in the extra deck. Yeah, I'm obviously going to say no to that. Send Witchcrafter by street to the graveyard to destroy the monster. Because again, I don't want to get my attack points lowered. As you saw with the Dark Magician one previously, I don't want that. So, yeah, obviously I'm going to stop that as much as I possibly can. Which, and again, if you see something like this happen, it's because, yeah. Now, unfortunately, I am going to lose my Hane, which sucks. Because when I was in the call with them, I'm like, you motherfucker, you destroyed my Hane. How could you? I'm going to beat your ass for that. But yeah, if you see it, the game, like, taking a while to, like, move on, it's the game servers. And draw my second copy of Reasoning immediately. Which, and you know I'm gonna fucking draw you. Oh, actually, no. I guess I'm not gonna use it. I think it's because I discard it and get my second Hane on the field. Yeah, it's get my second Hane on the field. And they're going to do that. It's going to allow me to fusion summon my 1x deck monster using Shmieta and Aruru. Again, I want to keep Hane on the field for her effect. So, yeah. I saw that Vice Madam had an animation. I'm like, ooh, it has an animation? Ooh. Jenny's effect. Banish that. Activate. Activate the second effect. I have 3 effects. And I'm gonna get... I guess I special summon Shmieta. I feel like Idel would have been the better option. But, again, I just add Idel anyway. Yeah, I just don't really need to do anything here. It's just attack for 6,900. And then end my turn. Get place by street, face up on the field. Activate the third effect. Add that back to my hand. It was going to get added back to my hand anyway. I can't really use it anymore because again, the one fusion monster in my the one extra deck monsters with fusion monster, and I already have it on the field. So it's like, so the fusion spell is just discard fodder for Hane's effect now. So yeah, not really very useful. I mean, it's not useful anyway because, again, you can see I have game. So yeah, I don't really have much to say anymore. So I'm just gonna leave the rest in here and just you enjoy. I'll be back in the next one. And here we do have a meta deck, but I don't play it because it's meta. I play it because I like the monsters. We are playing White Forest this one. Really fun deck, actually. It's actually really fun. Now, obviously, we're going to set Imperm, then we're going to set another card, and then yeah, I want to save my Rusia just in case, so that's why I don't play any monsters. This turn, I want to save my Rusia. Now this is normally whenever I want to play a deck, I make it a Master Duel, and I play it for a little bit to see if I want to, like, make it physically, which is why Twin Snake Eye, Trap Tricks, and those Shadows, Witchcrafter, stuff like that. I make them and play. I make the deck and play in Master Duel first, and then I go to make a deck physically if I like it enough. This is going to be one of those decks. I genuinely do want to make this deck exactly how I have it made in Master Duel. Card for card. I want to make it that way, exact way. But obviously, now we're going to do that. And unfortunately, I don't know why I go into battle phase here. I don't know why. But, again, that's all I can do. So, like, I don't really get much of anything right now. So, unfortunately, I do brick the first couple turns. But, yeah. Unlike Spirit Charmers, where obviously I crafted the deck with the physical cards first, and now I'm working on them in Master Duel. I just like the Spirit Charmers. I do. So I'm like, you know what? And believe it or not, Spirit Charmers is actually going to be the first deck I made with the physical cards. And I just didn't get to it until, like, pretty late. So, yeah. But it is a finished deck, so that's a plus. But yeah, I do want to work. I do want to make White Forest exactly how I have it made in Master Duel. It's just gonna be a bit pricey. So yeah. Again, unfortunately, I do brick the first couple turns. It's gonna be no different this turn too. I just straight up just brick. I can't play anything. Very bad. Very bad starting hand, by the way. But yeah, I got negates, but I can't play anything, man. What am I supposed to do? Like, what do I do? I can't play anything. I don't have any monsters I can play. But yeah, unfortunately, I will be taking like another 2,000 damage here. So that's and that sucks. Because it's essentially, if I don't top deck a playable monster here, if I don't draw a playable monster here, I just lose. Because a monster with 1,000 or more attack, if I can't play anything, I lose. If it gets summoned, like, I'm just not winning. So I have to draw a monster here. And thankfully, I draw the perfect monster. Holy shit. And people say Heart of the Cards doesn't fucking exist. Then what's this? I got the exact card. I'm gonna immediately imperm that. Then I'm gonna normal summon, activate effect, sending my quick play spell to the graveyard to add a Sylvie to my hand. Well, not to my hand, but special summon. I'm gonna go for the activation. And then I'm gonna set. You know, classic White Forest stuff. And I don't get a toy box at all here. So I don't get a toy box at all this entire game. So yeah, with what I get is what I have. What I get is what I have. Unfortunately, I am gonna misplay there and place it there, but no, it's fine. Cause you know I'm just gonna get Barone. Or I'm not gonna get Barone, okay. Cause I have 2 tuners on the field. So because of that I can't do it. Because of that I can't get Barone on the field. But yeah. I can at least do some stuff here. So, I mean, some stuff is better than nothing. You just gotta take it. I certainly did. But, whew, what a card to draw, right? What a card to draw. I got lucky. Well, not lucky. It was Heart of the Cards, motherfucker. Again, you see that? It's because, game server. Why work on the game servers when you can add stuff like in the shop that requires premium currency that people can pay real money for? Now we get Barone on the field. The reason why we use our Synchro Monster is because it's also a tuner. So, because I've got a tuner Synchro Monster on the field, I get something very good. And now I'm going to immediately activate, destroy that monster. I don't know if I don't remember if I used the negate for Barone. I probably don't. Then again, it's been a bit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I do use it. Okay. I do use it. Just to stop the Call of the Haunted from being activated. I mean, it gets activated, it gets negated. And then do 2,500 damage. Well, that answered my question. But thankfully, it worked. Yeah, targeting my monster, my defense position monster, not gonna do much against. Not gonna do much to hurt me, so it's like, I can take it. I'll take it, whatever. Like, that's fine. I didn't need her anyway. Probably gonna use her. I would probably use her for like SP Little Knight or something. Forbidden Droplet. I top deck Forbidden Droplet. I'm not gonna use it. I don't need to use it. At all. I just don't need to use it. I just need 2,500 attack points on board. On board. That's it. 2,500 more attack points. That's it. So yeah, again, basic White Forest stuff going on here. You special summon attack position, because of course. I'm thinking, do I want to activate this? Yeah, probably just to be safe. Then I'm going to do that as well, just in case. Be smart about it. Even though putting in a attack position was not smart play. However, it's fine because, yeah, I know I have game here because all I have to do is attack with Barone successfully and then go for an attack with Sylvie. Activate Sylvie's effect from the graveyard to send Barone back to the extra deck to special summon Sylvie from the graveyard. Then continue my attack with my first Sylvie and then attack for game with my second Sylvie. Or I could just get Chaos Angel on the field. Or Diabell, that works too. Again, I only needed 2,500 attack points on board. So, yep. Easy win. Heart of the cards, baby. Heart of the cards. That was insane.